Alright, I'm in my editor and welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. Got to do a response to Goober Lady and Rosie and Elvis. I'm the only one I think that goes over and shit. I need to put hairspray on my lovely hair. Yeah, that's my hair. Did you think I was bald? Jesus. Yeah, I'm probably the only one that, comes in your hangout. Well, your hangout's like fucking an hour long. And like, it's comments. You think I could leave one comment or an hour? Or I could leave a page of comments? Or I could leave a bunch of little comments? If it's mine, you can leave a bunch of little comments. I'll answer a couple of them and then I'll just laugh with you about the rest of them. Or maybe I'll get to know you better. So, maybe we'll get... Yeah, well, I'm getting ready to hop in the shower. Alright? Just throw this back on because, shit, I ain't had a shower yet. And I'm not walking today. This is premiere day. See, health-wise, you should take... One day you should walk as far as you fucking can. And then the next day you sit on your ass and just do a premiere. Yeah. Yeah, just do a fucking premiere. That way people can't take over your hangout, in the sidebar. I mean, they can, kind of, but they can't stop you from talking. They can't mute you. Like you guys try and do over in the sidebar. If you don't like what I'm talking about, you just get in the sidebar and change the fucking subject, don't you? Like you're doing right now. But I'm not going to let it happen, see? So, yeah, I left a lot of comments. Because it was just me and Goober Lady talking about Mexico and Elvis and injuries and pain pills and getting beat up behind the bar and getting locked up for doing nothing. Here, I'll read the comments that I left. We'll just go over them in this premiere. Is it still? Yeah, it's still recording. I'm in my editor, so this is kind of weird, I'm not in here all the time. I might add some sound. I might have added some sound already. Comments. I'm on... It's a 1 hour and 25 minute video. And I'm at timestamp 125, so... And I skipped a little bit because I was like, I don't need to hear that. I mean, you're just killing time, girl. So let's see what my comments... Oh shit, there's a ton of them. My first comment... Pain pills really bother me, Goober Lady. I consume more beer when I'm suffering from an injury. Not saying that to be funny. Nope, I got kratom, but same story. Hope you be getting over it soon, Uber. Some people just don't react well to pain pills, and I'm one of them that doesn't. But beer will relax my muscles because it's kind of a muscle relaxer, and it, I don't know that it takes away the pain. It just makes you like, I don't know, like testosterone bound or something to just go ahead and deal with it. And then you just suffer through it, like the next couple days while you're sleeping. And while you're sleeping, if you're well pillowed, then and you take the right supplements for you, and you're on the right diet. You don't want to be all
I just took a DNA turns out I'm 100% that bitch. Even when I'm crying crazy, yeah.
That diet thing, that's a whole huge other. But anyway, so for some of us, beer may be a better way of dealing with body pain. It has over the years when I've been like cramps from construction work, back cramps, oops, lifted up too much weight. So. Okay, next thing, next time. I probably leave lots of beer for the kids. Oops, I'm sorry, lady. Your kids came over to my house and stole leftover beer off my porch. Goober was talking about some 11, 12-year-old kids coming over and sitting around on her property. And I'm like, if I want to get rid of them, I'll just leave something that their parents don't want them to have. You know, in a place where, look, we could probably steal that. Hell, he was drunk last night. He never noticed it. And they go home with beer on their breath and get in trouble with mom and try and explain where the hell they got the beer. So, you know, you get drunk. Oops, sorry lady, I left some beer out there. I was drinking last night. I didn't think your kids were going to be playing on my porch. Anyway, next one. Leaving LOL him, I guess 60 ain't old. Cause, leaving I guess 60 ain't old because I ain't left yet. Oh, that was about Goober said that Rosie said all the old people are moving out, all the young people are moving in, and I'm like, fuck you, man, I ain't leaving yet. So I have to. Nobody's watching my shit. Anyway, let's not. So the next one, Goober. That's odd. When I see Rosie in Las Vegas, she was pretty lippy. I always found Elvis to be pretty well-mannered in public. On YouTube, he is an ass. But hey, it's YouTube, not the real world. So, like, when I've seen Elvis in his van talking to Becca, absolutely revolting. I don't expect anybody would ever do that unless they was flat-ass crazy in public. But when I've seen Elvis at restaurants and at the park in Mexico, he was in Mexico, in the park the other day. When I've seen him singing karaoke in the public, I mean, I have seen him when he's very nerve-wracking to RV salesmen. But I mean, he wasn't rude. He was just like too full of information and energy. But what can you do? I mean, you know, when an excited customer comes in. But I've always found Elvis to have pretty good manners in public, not on YouTube. I mean, the guy, for God's sake, he was a security guard at a hotel, right? How can you like not be like rules, regulation, and manners if you're a fucking security guard at a hotel? So I think they're doing a snow job on you, Goober. So let's go to the next one. I loved watching your hangout though. You look so rookie. The lady with the hose in her nose. Why do you keep saying that, Jeff? Why are you teasing me? Well, because of my bald head. You know? I guess you could hide it, cover it up. You could hide it like I could hide my bald head, but I don't know. Make up some funny thing about my bald head. If you got the hose, you gotta live, you know. Like I told you before, 762 Ralph, alright, was the man with the hose in the nose, and one of my best friends till he died. We miss him. Rest in peace, Ralph. Okay, what about Goober? I seen you was going to make a response to me, Goober, about Jeff was talking about us being in this shape, and then all of a sudden it happened to him. Well, it didn't exactly happen. I didn't have Randy coming on here and wanting $7,000 for us to use to go to Hawaii. All we needed was $500 for a recliner, which was about $300, and then the $200 went to bills because Tammy was down to a couple hours a week working at that time, and we could see that it was going to be 0 hours. Bills were hard. Anyway, that's not one of these. So let's see, where was we? The manners with Rosie and Elvis. I always found Elvis to be pretty well mannered. Yeah, and Rosie was lippy as hell in Las Vegas. So I don't know, worry more about Rosie than Elvis, because if Rosie starts drinking, it could go either way. If you look at the hangout with Rosie that I posted, it's 3 years old, but everything was so smooth that night. Sometimes it goes that way. I got friends in Redford, Texas. Mexico ain't as bad as folks make it out to be, at least from their point of view. Well, I think, Rosie's down there, San Diego. And people from San Diego probably go to Tijuana all the time. Is that right? I don't know California very well. Probably go all the time. I know, around Redford, they back and forth across the border. No big deal. I don't know why you're being so hard on Mexico and Mexicans, acting like, oh God, don't go to Mexico. They're gonna arrest you. They're gonna fine you for something you didn't do. The federales are gonna lock you up. It's like crazy, man. Americans go to Mexico every day and don't have a problem. So you're looking at like one little speck and portraying it as it's the whole fucking package. I don't fucking believe you. But I've never been to Tijuana. So, but I like Mexicans. I try and speak a little Spanish. I try and speak as much as I can. I'm always learning more. LOL. I wouldn't call Elvis a good person, but I don't think you're going to find the real person on YouTube. I know when you see Elvis yelling at Becca on YouTube, I don't think that's how he acts in the real world. You've heard this before. Haven't you heard this before? As much as you want it to be real, it's that you want it to be real. It most often ain't. It just ain't real. This shit on YouTube is not real. I do a ton of real stuff and nobody wants to see it. I do. My channel has, when you see me teaching a kid to roller skate or shoot a gun, that's real. Nobody wants to watch that shit. They want to watch me report on Elvis on the moon. Live. Corresponding from the moon. It's Jefferson T. Rowe reporting Elvis has been located on the moon. Let's some entertainment value shit in this. I mean, some of us are looking for a shoulder to cry on, and others are looking for entertainment. I don't know. I must have missed something. Oh well, LOL. I was busy doing a live report from the new Elvis theme park on the moon. Well, yeah, that would be the next appropriate. One night, I got the crap beat out of me behind a bar, hit in the head, dragged out, knocked out, kicked in the chest, broken rib, and the face. I was not in Mexico. I was in Wichita, Kansas. Another night, the cops locked me up 4 days for doing nothing but sitting in my living room. Again, not in Mexico. It was in So, I've been to Spain, I've been to Russia, Finland, I've never been to Mexico. But I've been to Wichita, Kansas, and I don't know, Goober. You're kind of talking about people getting beat up behind the bar, or being thrown in jail for something. You don't want to. Wichita could be risky for you, because they do that shit here. They really do. It cost me a fucking lot of money to sit in my living room that night. If I was Rosie, I would totally go to Tijuana. People do it every day. Lots of people. I get along great with most Mexicans. So there you go. See, that's my next comment. I don't know. As far as I thought, thousands of people go to Mexico from the United States, and every day, and thousands of them come back and had a really good time. A lot of people that I've talked to before said you need to go to Mexico, and if you haven't gone, to see what it's like, vacation-wise, or touring, or whatever you want to call it, and it's easy. You probably shouldn't drink anything without seeing it being made. I'll have a cerveza with a cap on it for favor crosses. I think you can have shit. Goober. People in the United States put shit in your drinks too. They'll put shit in your drinks, or they'll mix that first one, like they'll give you a triple. The first one, and then gradually they work their way down to the singles. So even in Russia, beer or lemonade in a bottle with a cap, so nobody's messing with it. Beer relaxes the muscles around the injury so it heals faster, but is risky. You're talking about, medications that can help you heal. Actually, beer is a great muscle relaxer, and if it's bone injuries and stuff, it's yanking on your ligaments and your tendons, and if you relax, you apply a muscle relaxer, which beer is a pretty good one. All right, it will heal faster. Anyway, and I'm not drinking a lot of beer right now, so, these days, because I don't have any injuries, so why drink beer? Some of us can be reasonable when we have to see the last minutes of Rosie's 6-hour drinking hangout posted on my channel 2 days ago, because I drank for 6 hours, and then Vicky was giving me a hard time about being an alcoholic and a drunk, and all of a sudden I just pulled up my head and I took off the character that was acting drunk, and bam, holy shit, he's not drunk, and he's responded to, answered my question, and he's right, and I'm wrong. He's asking me if I have any more questions, and he's not drunk anymore. What the fuck do I do now? So, you never know when somebody's drunk or when they're just drunk acting. Kato can be dangerous for my health. Like for walking, Kato can be dangerous because it lowers the pH of your blood, and that can actually eat away at your muscles and your bones and your brain and all your organs. Just basically, acid eats away at your body. Anyway, and that's what ketosis is. So let's go on a ketosis diet without making sure we get our alkaline. For my health, I prefer walking. Walking is going to just do just as much good as your ketosis. It takes longer, but it's more effective, and it's more longer lasting. like years, and it's easier to maintain. It's not like the fat just goes away and then comes back. If you walk it off, it's really hard to put it back on. So then you can just do it. And I can do about an hour, and while I'm walking, I can do an hour of YouTube instead of just sitting in front of this camera right now. But I need to be sitting in front of this camera because I walked yesterday, so I rest today, and then I'll walk again tomorrow. So one day in front of the webcam, one day on the camera walking. So I hope to do another walking tomorrow. I'm walking, and because of it, I can eat however, and because I'm doing walking to get rid of, I don't want to say get rid of weight. I want to say to make myself healthier. I can eat just about anything I want because my body just devours it and turns it into either muscle tissue or energy, one of the two. So eat a big piece of cake, boom, my body just says, oh, that's just energy, I'll just burn that like gasoline. It's gone. So then finally we got to the last comment that I made to Goober lady, and she was talking about cauliflower, the things she likes to eat, like cauliflower, spinach. She'd just gotten some spinach, carrots, and so broccoli. She likes broccoli, and I left her a comment. I said, I love broccoli. He's a sexy guy, that broccoli. I've been seeing him hanging around the. If you see, hey, Goober lady, if you see Brock out there, tell him Jeff T. Rose said hello. I'm sorry, like, I fucking know I look like shit. And I'm straight out of this chair, straight into that shower, baby doll. I'll comb my hair. I got a date. Yep, I got a date with Food Stamp Sally.